Hi, this is Capcom1 here, and welcome back to more Golden Souls 2. Played and the Starman difficulty level through GZ Doom, which I believe is the only port that'll run it, blind. Today we will be beginning the Relic Runes, which this is the fifth in my playthrough. This is the fifth stage in World 2 for me to, This is the fifth stage in World 2 for me to do during this playthrough. It's the fourth normal stage I've played, given one was a secret stage. And it looks like you actually only have to beat 3 normal stages in this world to get to the boss stage. But of course I've done all the available stages, but just to demonstrate, when I'm still near the teleporter, it looks like you must complete the Land with No Name, the Arid Abode, and then there was a secret stage here. Secret stage Silhouette Sunset. And then my guess is that you have to complete either Lilac Landscape or Relic Runes in order to get access to this boss stage, which will be next after the Relic Runes in my case. So in total there's 6 stages in this world, one of which is a secret stage as it appears, and you have to complete 3 normal stages and the boss stage, with a choice whether you do Lilac Landscape or Relic Runes as the last normal stage. But of course I'm doing both. That'll also enable me to get to 33 of the big coins faster, because every stage in this world has had 3 big coins in it. Unlike World 1, where the Spider Mansion stage does not have any gold coins, only the gold spiders, and the Yellow Key Palace also had no gold coins. No, big coins I mean, not gold coins. Look like we're on Brownland here. I'm walking the tightrope. At least thanks to Batandi for making these chains walk through a ball. Whoa! He can hit me from pretty far away. I don't want auto-aim at the moment. Yeah, Batandi recently posted some screenshots or demonstrations of what the trumpet bus, which is this weapon I believe, is going to look like in Golden Souls 3, and Big Mac Davis retweeted some of those. That's how I saw those screenshots. But anyways, when I do get to the 33 big coins, I believe it's my shotgun and in turn super shotgun as well that will get upgraded to double the damage, and maybe I can have that just before fighting the boss, even if ultimately I end up fighting the boss with the trumpet bus. Being blind, of course, I know nothing about the boss coming up in this stage, for this world. I do know the boss stage in World 3, Big Mac Davis called it sadistic, as did many of his subs. But that's World 3, and we're not even into World 3 yet, let alone at the end of World 3. But the boss stage in World 3 was like Shrine of something. I just happened to catch the name in one of Big Mac Davis's videos without really watching the video, so I'm still blind to it. I just remember it was called Shrine of something, and he agreed it was sadistic. But anyways, we're getting way ahead of ourselves talking about the World 3 boss here. I'll get there when I get there, and I'll find out how hard it is when I find out how hard it is. Though the fact that Big Mac Davis was playing merely on the Space Marine difficulty setting is certainly a red flag about how difficult it may get. Well, this is Golden Souls. I shouldn't need to stay in this water for very long, but I can't drown. I found out yesterday in Winter's Fury, Doomguy can drown, although there's only been one tiny puddle of water that you can swim himself out. But Botandi decided in this game to make drowning not a risk. I'm already getting owned pretty badly, and part of the problem is I don't have a pistol, any pistol ammo to snipe off enemies from far away with. That upgraded pistol is good for that. You can't breathe in quicksand without a protection sphere. Okay, so apparently there is something that I'm probably going to have a limited amount of time being in. It's just not water. Aiming is not doing good. Aiming when I'm jumping is... There, I destroyed that thing. Also, shout for Big Mac Davis for getting in touch with me over Discord when he couldn't comment on my video for a day. Because honestly, a day here or there is not a problem as long as I get a message. So it was very greatly appreciated that he got in touch with me on Discord and let me know that things were okay and such. And if I'm going to make the kind of if I'm ever going to say the kind of stuff I said back in that Refracted Reality video, I am going to, which I do apologize for being somewhat harsh there to begin with. I'm certainly going to also give a thanks shout whenever he does something I do like and appreciate. Well, that's not quicksand. I'm trying to find what is quicksand. That was just a death trap. Oh, okay, so this is quicksand. Oh, and when they say you can't breathe, okay. Apparently this Doom guy and the Golden Souls can either breathe for good or begins drowning instantly. You don't get like a half a minute or 40 seconds to hold your breath. You start losing health right away. And I will mention my time's a little shorter than usual today because I just had some other business to take care of early on the afternoon, so I don't expect to get all the way through this stage. Hazard resistance. Okay, really, you can't breathe. That kind of, to me, that kind of sounds like, well, you'll be okay for about 40 seconds and then you'll start to die. But in reality, quicksand is basically like radiation in regular Doom. You begin taking damage immediately, and this must be like a radiation shielding suit. Now I got to watch because my time in quicksand is limited. If they hide a gold, a big coin in the quicksand. Uh-oh! My suit's wearing off already. Okay, I really don't have any time for talking here. I gotta just get out of here. Still wasn't fast enough. I might have already talked too long. It's a very short suit. So I'm gonna I just got the OCD to get those coins. I still got out alive. Okay, so another lesson about quicksand suits is they don't last very long. Maybe like half or even a third the duration of a wide suit. Those are melee enemies, but a little dangerous when one super shotgun blast doesn't kill them. A lot of the time it does. Yeah, those are the heretic-like enemies. Well, the spike comes from heretic. So that looks like a touch plate. Don't want to catch those giant balls. Oh, come on. I failed one shot and then reloaded. Spike balls. Which has a really hilarious obituary message if you die to one, but I'd still prefer not to die to one, mind you. Player caught a spike up his bun or something, I think it was. It was in my video of the first stage in this world, which is where that enemy type was introduced. Okay, that touch plate doesn't just activate by stepping on it. Okay, reload, Doom guy, please. Whoa! Those giant bullets can just reach you from a very far distance. A trumpet bus is the solution. If I can actually connect the shot to the enemy. Well, I also got some cover I can take. I could have probably used the trumpet bus in a couple cases earlier on this stage where I just wasn't thinking about it, like some of those evil plans. Okay, the only projectiles firing are the rockets from the turrets, which I can't destroy as far as I know. Which means I simply have to time my jump well. Oh, I thought I heard some giant bullets move. But I can't see anything to be... Oh! There's a... No, I heard a bouncing Hell Knight. Went out of my view. I think I only need, hopefully I only need one more trumpet, one more note to destroy him with. Come on, jump, then jump again, Doom Guy. Then hit the... Oh, he took two, but I made it without damage. Looking for any hidden places that might have a big coin here. I don't see evidence of one on the auto map, and I really hope they didn't hide a big coin in the sand. Or in the watch, if it's in the first area of the level, I can just finish the level and then teleport back and then go back in through the entrance when I get to the world map. But because of that sand, I cannot just go back and get a health and ammo refill at any point I want. Which means I better just make do with what's in the level. Because I am not free to, even no matter how many coins I have, I am not free at this point to just go back and get the health or ammo refill. Which also brings me to a point about the boss level in this stage. I hope the boss level doesn't have quicksand in it that blocks my way back. Okay, I think I would have probably found that out without a live cam, but I appreciate knowing anyways. Robert Douglas in Refracted Reality, we mentioned that kind of live cam of what a Switch did reminds him of Turok 2, which is a game I've definitely heard of but not played. Oh, you really have... Can I make this particular jump? Nope, I can't. I have to get across the rocket platform again. That really makes this room one of the hardest platforming rooms in the game so far. Because those platforms are tiny and you have to land on it and you don't have any time in it. See, I can't... What does it say if I die in here? Oh, yup, it's basically player mutated, so Nothing special. There's more of that gook. Actually, I can't remember if it's called quicksand or not, or it was called something sand, I know that. Okay, this pillow does not look to have spikes on it. Oh wait, I see the holes in the ground that those spikes. It's only this middle one that has spikes on it. I need to time hitting. My binding of the jump key is probably not the most ideal binding in the world, because sometimes it seems, well, I can't talk when I'm on that pillow. Still works good enough for a playthrough with saves. I mean, okay, I wonder if those switches are reusable because they'll give you a suit over and over again. I think I'm gonna test that. Yep. The jump key always works. Sometimes my timing coordination just isn't the best. So I'm gonna take a risk here and go back to get an ammo refill and hope that the switch in the beginning of the level will give me another suit that I can pass through the area with. And what was it called? Was it called quicksand? Yes, it was called quicksand. Okay. So quicksand is basically what lava or slime or radiation or whatever other damaging flaws exist in regular Doom levels and games. Also scanning this starting room to see if there's a big coin hidden somewhere. Making sure every pillow I see on the auto map, I've accounted for I've found it in the level proper. Like every one of those orangish lines on the map that I've figured out what's actually there. I can actually test to see if I'll be able to get back to the quicksand now. Those switches are repeatable. So see, does it just generate me another suit? Yes, it does. So once I have a switch that'll generate me a suit on the opposite side of the quicksand, then it's no longer an impediment for me going back and forth to the world map. As long as, of course, I don't know if Botandi at some point introduces single-use switches. Nope, that's not a secret in there. Single-use protection switches that will not just generate me a new suit every time I need it. But for now I can go back, and since I've done all this much work going back, I may as well just go back and get myself my ammo refill. I've also examined for gold coins but can't find any. My ammo refill, maybe some pistol ammo too. It's nice to have that sniping ammo. Oh no, that's not going to be in Silhouette Sunset. Oh, and it's not. Well, I need 33 bitcoins. I would like a couple of clips for 10 apiece. And I'll take the green arm. I'll refill my armor for 200. I'm gonna say 68 health is enough that I'm not going to spend 100 coins to get health. I mean, Big Mac Davis and the Space Marine setting has gone above 1,999 coins. I don't know if I'll ever get there on my difficulty setting. Not unless I just save scum and refuse to accept damage, but then my playthrough would probably become agonizingly slow. It looks like there might be a hidden area in the quicksand. Now that's one good thing to know is that, yeah, because see, I could use those bells. That is a candidate for big coins, though. Problem is, I don't have very long to explore before I'm gonna need to get out and... Well, at this point, I'll just reload. But I have to remember, if I take a long time in the quicksand, I'd better get out and generate myself a new suit. Which, at this point, I can generate a suit from this end as well. Although I do have to deal with the... Either way I go, I gotta deal with the platforming puzzle to generate myself a suit. Or I can fail to jump. There has got to be something over there. How to get to it, I don't know. There's also... Oh! There's a hidden switch. There's a big... Yup, big coin, just like I thought. Come on, get out of the quicksand, Doom Guy, before your suit runs out. Okay. Well, I need to generate another suit through this switch anyways, because there's another round of quicksand I've got to go through. And I didn't. This is certainly not among the easier levels when it comes to platforming. Okay, just remember that I think they seem to last about 30 seconds. I'm probably okay as long as I stand. Oh, there's a hidden switch there. That's gonna give me another. Usually Botandi doesn't repeat basically the same stunt to get a big coin 2 times in a row. Whoa! This is a very large area of quicksand. But Botandi in this case repeated the same stunt as before in order to how I get the big coin. They've both been hidden switches in the quicksands so far. Okay, well, I'd better make some progress and get back out of the quicksand and generate myself a new suit. I mean, I'm assuming those spikes are an instant death if I let them hit me. I failed to jump, but I can run that lane. So now I can continue to explore the quicksand, and there's a lot of quicksand to explore here with not a lot of time to do it in, relatively speaking. because I want all the, got this OCD about wanting all the regular coins. Okay, that's the exit of a quicksand. Good, because it's about the longest they can afford to make the quicksand. And with that, I've got to go at this point. So yeah, I haven't even killed half the monsters in this stage yet. And I need to play test for Interception 2 tomorrow. And then of Doom 64 on Thursday. So maybe sometime before Part 9B is ready, but don't worry, I won't forget about it. I'll be back later in my next video.